So Andrew Whitworth gave his thoughts on the current state of the Cincinnati Bengals. And his statement might have been the truest statement possible. And that is very simple. Said this when we were there for a preseason game. Just need a defense to be middle of the road, and that's it. And they're a Super Bowl contender. Yeah. Honestly, here's what I'll say about this, right? Because of how bad Coach Taylor is at closing out games, we need like a little bit extra, maybe a little bit above a middle-of-the-road defense. Because, again, closing out games is really hard for us, so we need someone who can actually close out games from the defensive position. Because clearly we're not going to do it offensively. For some reason, we play not to lose, and that's how Coach Taylor coaches. When we get in the end-of-game situations, we just start to crumble down and call run plays over and over again and just continuously punt the ball. So, in that situation, we need a little bit above a middle-of-the-road defense. But again, we don't need a top-5 defense. We just need a defense that doesn't allow our opponent to score within 4 plays. That doesn't just get absolutely shredded straight down the field within seconds. That's what we need. And the sad part is, a little bit of it is due to injuries, but the rest of it is just because we let people walk. We let people walk, we let people leave, and we don't get players to replace them. And now we're in this situation we're in, and we spend all of our money on offense and not defense. It's, man, I don't know. I really, again, like I said, this upcoming draft, yeah, it's going to be great. This upcoming free agency is going to be great. And we always looked at the free agents available. There really isn't any game changers for free agents available. And for the draft, yes, it's a good draft when it comes to edge rushers, but it's not a good draft overall-wise. It's a pretty mediocre draft. So you're not going to get, your franchise generational guy on defense. But again, this is also the problem with our defense is it isn't just a one-player type of problem. It's not like, the only problem with the Bengals is they can't rush the passer. No, we have a safety problem. We need better safeties. We have a cornerback problem. We need better cornerbacks. We need better linebackers. We need the fundamentals of, how to tackle, how to do your job, how to actually follow your pass and know what you're doing. We have a coaching problem. We have a whole list of injuries and problems because of those injuries. It's a very long laundry list, and it's not a simple fix. And again, like I said, we'll see what happens at the end of the season, whether or not we clean house. And just say, hey, listen, we're going to clean house. We're going to try to go get somebody who can, come in and, fix the situation. But here's another thing, right? And I think a lot of people, we don't really think about this as fans, but we kind of have to. Who would want to play for the Bengals right now when it comes to this front office? When it comes to coaching staff, right? Who would want to coach a defensive coordinator, would want to come over to the Bengals and be the defense coordinator for this team when the front office clearly shows they're not going to give you any players, we're not going to spend money on your side of the ball, and we're going to continuously kind of just, neglect the defensive position. Oh, by the way, also, most of our guys are just undisciplined and can't tackle. What's going to go on there? How is that going to, what's the pitch, right? The pitch is, okay, if you want to be an offense coordinator and come play for us, cool. The front office is going to give you everything possible. And by the way, you also get Joe Burrow, one of the best quarterbacks in the league, if not the best quarterback in the league, in my opinion. It's a hard sell for being a defensive coordinator, and wanting to come over to Cincinnati. Because no one wants to go over somewhere and be set up for failure. You don't. You want to go somewhere and be set up for success and think you're going to be successful. But the problem is, this is such a long laundry list of an issue on defense that we need someone who can come in, who knows what the hell they're doing, can play at a high level, can coach at a high level, And also, you're going to have to deal with the fact that you're going to take a lot of blame because it's not a simple overnight fix. It's not a one person fixes all type of problem. This is a very long issue. You need to get this system where you teach these guys, okay, this is how you tackle. This is how you play your spots. This scheme, here's this, that, and third, right? Again, you're going to have to draft guys, spend money, move guys around, and really build this system up with good players, but not good players as in you go to free agency and you spend $1 billion. No, that's not how you build a team. You have to draft guys. You have to develop guys. You have to, over years and years, like, again, it's a long process, and you got to get someone, you got to sell someone, hey, listen, with how this league is, with how quick turnover is in this league and how coaches get fired, signed, hired, fired every single day, it seems like, it's a hard sell. Because you're going to say, hey, listen, this defense is going to be a problem for a long time. Next couple years. But we need you to come in here. You're going to take a lot of blame. You're going to take a lot of crap. But you need to fix all this. And if you can't, it's your fault and you're going to be fired. That's the problem. For those who want to fire Zach Taylor or Lou Anarumo or fire any of these guys right now before the season ends, that looks really bad from a front office point of view to a potential new defense coordinator or head coach or offense coordinator, whoever, right? If the front office is firing people mid-season, looks really bad for someone who wants to go and get that job. Because now they're like, hey, if things don't go right, I'm going to get fired mid-season. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, guys, tell me down below your thoughts, opinions. See you guys next one. Peace out.